Michael, 41 billion, and Bananas. And everyone said, oh, Bananas is going to win free. He's just going to destroy everybody at last year's Arcadian. And then Michael won. Bananas got, I think, like 3rd or 4th. So you just never know, dude. That's why this is one of the tournaments I've been most excited for. Also the chance to commentary on some sick sets like DannyPhantom and ORLY versus Russell and Slowking. Alright, really good Fox-Falco separation going on right now, keeping their opponents in between them, but then just Falco just going crazy with the dares, man. ORLY in kind of a rough spot. We'll see if DannyPhantom can help out. He does a bit, but is it too little too late? Just kind of, and not the wisest attempt at a recovery there. Falco able to have the wherewithal hanging onto that ledge, snuffing out that stock right quick. So slight lead coming out for the blue team, the Spacey team. Good interruption by the Fox to prevent ORLY from doing anything about that Falco recovery. And I looked away because Bon was yelling and I missed a stock. Thanks a lot, Esteban. I need like blinders, like a horse. Speaking of horses, how about that Kentucky Derby yesterday? That was crazy. Anyway, back to the game. It was an under 2-second diatribe, so I feel comfortable with it. All right, let's see how the pit affects things right now. Blue Fox kind of flirting with it. DannyPhantom, we just got a Fox scrum in the pit. Meanwhile, oh my God, ORLY just got handled, dude. That was nuts. That was just, I mean, it wasn't nuts. It was just really solid play from Falco. Just ending this man. And no one wants to see Falcon in the pit. We've all seen what happens when you go to Falcon in the pit, dude. ORLY is just chilling. Everyone's just chilling, waiting for the transformation to end as it does. And no punish on the Fox side B. That's another kind of double specific thing. You can just get away with stuff sometimes. There's too much to manage. That's another part of like the super headspace meta, is knowing when you can get away with things, knowing when someone is overwhelmed, knowing when someone's attention is diverted somewhere else. That's something that really good doubles players, I'm sure, are able to do just by watching a player's movement. They're able to tell when their attention is diverted. And that was so sick, dude. Blue team, dude. Russell and Slowking are nuts. ORLY and DannyPhantom keeping it competitive, but I've seen way more double-specific stuff, like synergy and teamwork coming out from Russell and Slowking than from DannyPhantom and ORLY. And so, as of now, the scoreboard does reflect that. However, Blue Fox on the verge of losing that stock and does. And now, just like that, we have an even game. Again, one team kind of flexing their teamwork, the other team, as soon as they get the separation, they're able to even it up. There's a million ways to play teams, but those are two very distinct ones that we've already seen a lot, is the full-on support, just being there for your teammate, working together the full way, and then there's also the mode where it's just, dude, we win the 1v1s. If we break them apart, you and I just handle them. Those are both playstyles, while incredibly distinct, they both require one thing, and that's an enormous level of trust in your teammate. Whether that be through years of friendship, whether that just be from saying, you're a solid player, let's team. I trust you to help me win because you're a good player. And just like that, ORLY and DannyPhantom steal that game away from Russell and Slowking, who were looking so good as they got ORLY and DannyPhantom down to their last stock, but then just the full turnaround comes out. And we're headed to game 2. Both these teams hungry for a shot at winners semis. Who's going to make it to the promised land? ORLY and Russell, one stepping stone away. Russell and Slowking deliberating, discussing. Again, another run back. This one I feel much better about than the one in the last set. That game felt very even. Pokemon Stadium feels generally very even in a lot of doubles matchups, this one being one of them IMO. And it's just a scrum right now on the right side of the stage. Really good job from blue team. Falco doing his Falco stuff, putting on those lasers, allowing his teammate to live. However, catches him with that down smash. I feel like that was more so the Fox's fault than the Falco's, but nevertheless, that's going to show up on that scoreboard as an SD, my guy. Actually, does it? Doesn't it melee? I forget. I'm pretty sure it does. Pretty sure team kills show up as SDs. Jet is nodding. Jet knows all, sees all. right, DannyPhantom, solid edge guard on the Falco. Solid one on the Fox, but puts himself in a very dangerous situation and is not able to come back from it. Oh, no. Just, you know, it's a shame, man. It's a shame when you see little schlips. As much as we love to see little schlippy.gg, we don't want to see little. Oh, no. And you especially don't like to see big schlips. Oh, man, that was among the worst air dodges I've ever seen, and like I said, man, they're on the losing end so far, so it's not as funny as when it happens to Nut and Vavez. That was not as funny, my guy. So, oh really, DannyPhantom with a, I mean, not as sizable of a hole as it could be to dig themselves out of, but that SD could be really big when all is said and done. Or DannyPhantom doing his best to make up for it. Really, really nice recovery by Blue Fox, avoiding the Shine Spike or the backer or anything that DannyPhantom could have done. And oh my goodness gracious. However, just like that, it's even 3 stock apiece. Despite Russell and Slowking feeling like they had the advantage largely on the back of, oh no, DannyPhantom, dude. This has been a heartbreak after heartbreak for DannyPhantom this game, dude. Like I said earlier, part of it is out of your control, man. Part of it is out of your hands, dude. But that's the nature of doubles. At this point, you have to find the way to make things go your way. Find the way to enforce your will upon the set, your will and your teammates' will. And Russell and Slowking have done a better job of that so far, and yet we still have a very, very close game. And just like that, the advantage fully swings in the favor of DannyPhantom. And oh, really? Just like in the last game, dude. Russell and Slowking are playing so well, and just like that, it's the 2v1. DannyPhantom with only 18% on him, and now you're in the pit against a really good Captain Falcon. Okay, but able to find his way out of it. Patience coming out. DannyPhantom just put out these lasers. That's a scary spot. All right. Oh, my God. Firing back in a big way. But this is a really dangerous spot. How is he getting away with all this? He's so sick. That was ridiculous. How did he not die in there? But he still goes down. But what an effort. My goodness. ORLY and DannyPhantom swiping those games away from them. How was that a 2-0 in their favor, dude? That was ridiculous. Jet. That was ridiculous, Jet. Agree with me. You can just nod. You don't have to turn yourself on, but ooh, turn
it's
yourself
pretty
on.
ridiculous. You know what is also ridiculous?
What is, Jet? Tell me.
These ads.
Oh!
Check out these videos.
Nice plug.
Wow, 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 wow,